First question will go here.
Lucas, congratulations on the win. Another finish. How are you feeling coming out of that one, man?
Feel really good, man. Not that it got very far along. Conditioning and everything felt good. My timing felt great. He took a minute to get the finish on. I had to work a little bit from the back. So I know I was there for a little while, but I mean, all things considered, it was great.
Is that kind of what you were expecting coming into the fight? Was there anything that surprised you at all in there?
No, I thought he was gonna come after me a little harder right off the bat. I thought maybe he'd try and rush me or something like that and throw a little harder. He was actually he went about it a little more educated than I thought he would, and he was a little more patient and whatever. Not that it in reality worked out, but I think that was probably the smarter option for him. Otherwise, though, I mean, I was more or less on point.
Do you feel like that's kind of telling, though, that an opponent, it's not like, oh, I'm just going to come in here and beat this kid, like you're starting to get that respect?
Yeah, I mean, I was assuming just based off the weigh-in, he just seemed very aggressive. It was very weird. Like, I interacted with him all week. We're in a small hotel, and all week, we're working out in the hotel gym next to each other, and he's just kind of like, oh, hey, thumbs up, whatever. He's just like very nice, very whatever. We're BSing about the temperature in the gym, like we're talking all week, and then we're doing the weigh-ins, and he's like, whatever. And I was like, bro, you were just saying hi, like we were cool. And then I saw him 5 minutes later walking around the Windstar or the Mohegan Run Casino, and he's just looking at me. He's like, hey man, how you doing? And I was like really? So I figured, he turned cameras on. Maybe he was just gonna come right at me. But no one we've fought has fought to their typical style. So I think it went how it went, and I'm not complaining.
Yeah, do you think that's good for your psyche going forward too? Like, I'm sure at some point in your career you're gonna have a guy that's talking trash and that moment to kind of have that perspective of like it's kind of for show a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, of course it is. I had a guy a half hour before I started warming up and stuff at me on Instagram in stories like saying that I sucked. And I'm gonna go find it right now because I'm petty. And then yeah, I mean, even as an amateur, I had guys when I was a minor. I was in high school. Guys at me on Twitter, talking I don't No matter what I say or what he says, we both have to get in there and do it. So what good is all the trash talk really doing? It's not like we're making millions, right? If I start talking trash, well, I'm gonna make an extra $50. I'm not out here selling pay-per-views. So what good is trash talk doing, really?
Yeah, and I know this is an unfair question considering your fight just ended, but what do you think the plan is from here? What are you looking forward to doing next?
I mean, I just want to continue I want to finish out my contract. I want to continue winning fights. I want to finish out my contract. I'm sure a more detailed question of the same will come up at some point where you'll ask if I want to fight rank guys or something like that. Once this contract's out, that's something that I'll be discussing with my coaches and discussing with myself, I guess. But as of right now, I just want to finish out my contract, get these wins in, get these fights in, and continue doing what I'm doing.
Congrats on the win, Lucas. So just like you mentioned there, you kind of want to finish off the contract. Is there a timetable that you want to get back in there, in terms of right, everything's healthy and everything like that?
Aiming for before the end of the year. I'd like to get one more in this year. No real rush or anything like that, but I'll take the next month or so and then relax a little bit and rest my body up. But definitely want to get another one in before the end of the year.
And one question here is, hence the nickname Skywalker. Have you gotten a chance to watch the Kenobi show yet?
I watched the Obi-Wan finale while I was cutting weight. It was a vibe. I was really chilling. It was a good finale, and I was trying not to think about the many pounds that were coming out of me. Yeah, I'm not as big of a Star Wars nerd as it's made out to be. It just kind of goes with the name, but yeah, I mean, it was good. It was good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're one of the fastest rising prospects in all of MMA, not just Bellator. When that contract ends, I gotta ask you, does your loyalty lie with Bellator MMA?
Of course. They've treated me amazingly well. I have zero side eye at any other organization right now. I'm very appreciative of everything that they've given me, and that they've given me this opportunity to continue fighting for them, and I aim to continue out the rest of my career with them. And yeah, I mean, I really appreciate the spot that I have here and how they treat me, and I'm not just some other guy. Everyone here gets a lot of focus, and they treat everyone very well. So yeah, I aim to be here.
And at 22 years old, you have 7 wins, 0 losses, all under the Bellator banner. Do you ever sit back and think, wow, I'm 22 years old, give yourself a little pat on the back, or is that just for your dad to give you?
That's all for him. I'm sure he'll post something lengthy later about it, but I try not to think about it too much. This while I am young, this is something I've been doing for a little while, and it's part of the family, and I don't want it to get to my head. You don't want to be that guy. I stay appreciative of what I have right now, and what I'll continue to build for myself. And you don't want to get too. Even not even think about age, just trying not to get too like egotistical about it. It's keep your head in the game a little bit, and it's awesome. It is an awesome thing if you want to look at it objectively, but I try not to think about it too much.
And we know you coach a club wrestling team back home. How important is it to you to continue to set a good example for the kids, be a role model, and do you have any message for them right now after your 7th pro win?
It's super important. I try not to be a stuck-up coach or anything like that. I'm very much not very far out of their age range. I get the memes. I'm not 70. I'm not totally out of the loop, right? Like I'm in a group chat with them that I'm sure is blowing up right now with some things that I'll never be allowed to say on camera. But it's I'm very appreciative of that group, and it's just something that. I love those guys. I can't wait to go back to them. We just got invited to something really big out of state, and so I'm going to go back and hunker down on coaching for the next little bit while I'm training. And no major message besides that. I'm coming back to beat them all up, and I hope they're ready.
And after a dominant performance like this, securing the first round finish, you planning to take a little extended vacation right here in Connecticut, or how do you plan to celebrate the win?
Dude, I hope. I really like you, dude. I like your page. I like everything you're doing. I hope that video never blows up. I hope if someone else's video blows up, dude, I hope it's someone else's, man. That's not, luckily it hasn't gone anywhere yet, so I can walk out there and say hi to people, but dude, in like a month. Like, if I came back by the end of the year, dude, I would get booed. Not that I really care, like, I've seen what makes them cheered, but like, I'm not, I hope if any of your interviews blow up, it's not that one, all right? But I do like your stuff.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Congratulations.